Blind Date, production number 91790. This is show 7, part 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Blind Date. Now, here's a piece of useful advice. Don't waste time trying to keep up with the Joneses. Drag them down to your level. Oh, yes. Oh, but right now, here's 3 young fellas, each looking for a blind date. Here they are. Hello, that lovely red hair. Hello, number 1. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name is Carl, and I'm from the West Midlands.
Carl, what do you do up there in the West Midlands, then?
I'm a sales coordinator. I work for a company who make hydraulic fittings.
Must be very interesting. What do you do when you're not sales coordinating?
Lots of sports, lots of different sports.
What kind of sports?
Indoor cricket, indoor soccer, golf,
Do you ever go out?
Oh, in the front room, yeah.
In the front room, when you're on the front room. OK, Carl. Moving on to you, number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
Well, Paul from Hertfordshire.
Paul, what do you do for a living?
I'm a scientist.
I mean, what kind of a scientist?
Well, I compost garbage. So.
Have you ever invented anything? Do you want to invent anything?
Yeah, I invented railways.
You invented railways?
Yeah, but I was little then.
Moving swiftly on to you, number 3, because number 2 is mental. What is your name and where do you come from?
My name's Gordon and I'm from Dorset.
Lovely. Gordon, you didn't invent railways or anything like that when you were little, did you?
No, I'm just too thick, really, to invent it.
Yeah, but you're lovely with it.
Yes.
What do you do for a living, Gord?
I'm a civil servant.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yes, and when you're in your spare time, what do you do in your spare
time? Creative sports.
Like what? What?
Cricket and tennis, where
cricket.
you actually...
Oh, I'm not a fan of cricket, I'm a football fan, but tennis I absolutely adore. Well, 3 very sporty fellas. Well, 2 very sporty fellas.
I'm very sporty as well, actually.
Are you? I didn't ask. What's your sport?
Well, 5-a-side football and badminton, actually.
Oh, I suppose you invented badminton.
I'd have made the rules a bit more so I could win if I'd invented it.
Really? Well, 3 very sporty fellas. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun on tonight's show. I hope our lady beyond those screens does too. I'll see you in a mo, all right? See you later.
Bye, see you.
Well, there they are, 3 men, but with the single thought. And here she is. She's from Glasgow, and her name is Claire. Come in, Claire. Oh, Claire, are you in for a treat tonight? Yes, I think so. Tell everybody at home what you do up there in Glasgow.
I'm a marketing student at university.
Really?
Yeah.
A marketing student?
Trying to sell myself tonight.
Oh. Well, you're doing that very well now. And I know in your spare time, take no notice of them. I know in your spare time you like flying, don't you?
Yes, I've taken some lessons and I hope to get my pilot's licence one day, but when, I don't know.
But what made you take up the...
I don't know. Why do you do anything? It was
Because it's
adventurous.
there.
Yeah,
Because it's there,
Why
Claire. Well, they're there, over there, Claire, 3 fellas. And you've got 3 questions to ask them, and, I wish you the best of luck. Off you go in your own time, Claire.
OK, the first question. One of my ambitions is to be editor of a national newspaper. If you were to be one of my reporters, what subject would you like to cover? Number 2.
Something really useful, I think. Like politics. I know absolutely nothing about politics. I think that would make me quite a good political commentator.
Number 1.
Do you mean me? I'm sorry, love, but the only papers I work for, I'm the editor. Come and see me after the show. We'll talk about it.
Number 3.
Well, it'd be food and drink, I think, because, well, we could just mix business with pleasure.
OK, the second question. And number 2. I can be quite absent-minded at times. If I mistakenly arranged to go out with you and someone else on the same night, how would you convince me that you should be my date?
I'd scatter rose petals at your feet.
Oh.
I'd go down on one knee.
You've only got one leg.
And sing you my heartfelt plea.
What's that?
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now I need a place to hide away.
Well,
I can't better that, I'm afraid.
no.
Can number 3 better that?
No. Actually, I like to spend a lot of time with the people that are very dear to me. Creep, creep. And as I regard myself as a thoroughbred, I would hate to be considered joint favourite when I should actually be a clear favourite.
Head of the race. Number 1.
See if I can be more creepy, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go round to your house, and if your other fellow was there, what I'd do is I'd pose as a gas man, I think, and I'd tell him that there's probably going to be a leak of gas somewhere in the house, so all visitors have got to leave. And then after that, we'd spend all the evening together, and we'd have a gas of a time.
Very romantic.
Third and final question,
Yes,
Claire.
here it comes. Some of my friends say I remind them of Bambi. Soft, sad, brown eyes, and a timid, innocent nature. What cartoon character do you resemble, and why?
Who's that to?
Number 3.
Oh, let me see.
Gosh, I think I'd have to be Goofy because of my gangling, uncoordinated features. But apart from that, I'm very, very lovable.
Number 2.
Arriba!
Oh my God.
And there, deputy dog.
That's Deputy Dog and Goofy. What about number 1?
Oh, sorry, yes. I think it'd have to be Yosemite Sam. I got the looks, I got the guns, and I'm a coming shooting for you.
Oh, dear, well, that's it, Claire. That's your 3 questions asked, and are very, very difficult. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, but you've got to choose one of them. But don't choose just yet, because here's our Graham with a quick recap.
Claire, will you go for number 1, the gas man? A night out with him could be wonder fuel. Or how about singing number 2? But watch out, he sounds like yesterday's man. Or maybe you'd be goofy number 3, but he could lead you a dog's life. The decision is yours.
That's the state of the game. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sit the baby. Who are you going to choose?
It's been a hard decision.
Yes.
But it's number 2.
No use to say no now. You're going out with a scientist. But he's mental. Oh, they're all mental over there. First of all, you turned down number 3, and that was gorgeous Gordon from Dorset. Come in, Gordon. And you also turned down red-haired Carl from the West Midlands. Come in, Carl. That was number 1. No, you cannot go with Carl. You are going with the mental science. Here he is. Say hello to your blind date. You chose number 2. Carl from Hertfordshire. There he is. You see, I mean, Claire, what do you think? He looks quite sane, doesn't he?
Yeah, they should say appearances can be deceptive.
What do you think of our Claire? Come on. Now,
Well, I'm absolutely gutted that she's picked me.
you got it.
Well, almost as devastated as I would have been if she hadn't picked me.
Well, you're going to be as devastated when you're going to pick it. Is he going to pick the date or you, Claire? I mean, you picked him.
Oh,
What do you think?
I'll pick the
You'll
date.
pick, yes. I mean, you can't do worse than that, really. He's lovely. Do you know he invented the railway?
I did.
But did you invent this? It's a day powerboat racing.
It is indeed a day powerboat racing.
Do we get to drive?
Get to drive? Well, you could... Oh, no, I don't think so. No, we don't want you to drive, because we want you back next week to tell us all about it.
My driving instructor would agree.
Will you come back, Claire, next week and tell us all about
Hopefully.
it? Hopefully, if he'll allow you to. Don't let him show you his model railway. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire and Paul. See you next week. Well, last week, Rob and Julie had fun and games in Bonnie, Scotland. Well, Julie and Rob, the Highland Games looked great, but at the end of the day, did you still like each other?
Yeah.
Have a look at them.
I've never fancied anybody on blind date before, and I just thought he was really good looking, and I just couldn't believe it.
My first reaction was when I saw was just this hair.
coming towards us.
This really big man gave him his kilt, and because I think it was that strongest man in the world with blonde hair, and he had to put this massive kilt on it, and with this man it sort of just fitted on, and with Rob it sort of went round about 1,000,000 times around his waist.
The first thing that was said was, well, do you want to go and toss a caber? Well, yeah, I'll toss a caber, you know.
He tried to throw it, but it did, like I say, it sort of went about 2 inches away. It sort of went, oh, I wasn't impressed.
When we were trying to decide what to do, she would always say, well then, right, what's the plan of action? That was it, you know, that's the way she would go on all the time. And, well, I don't know what the plan of action is, you know.
I don't think it's romantic because, well, he didn't buy me any roses. He didn't buy me anything. He was a bit stingy. Very stingy.
I was a bit tight with the money. So, like, she kept on hinting that we did buy us roses, you know, the next time we see each other and things like that, you know. I would just look at her and say, certainly not, you know.
We sat on the roller coaster and we sat on the back and it was really good. It was really exhilarating.
Then all of a sudden the brakes were let loose and that was it. I think my ears suffered more than my body, to be honest. The amount of screaming she did. So like, as soon as them brakes were let loose, that was it. She was, ah, you know, it was like, ah. Like that.
I reckon he was a little bit scared. He didn't admit it, but I reckon he was. Because we only had 3 goes, and I said, oh, come on, let's stay on for some more. And he sort of said, oh, no, I'm bored now. And I think he was a little bit scared.
The type of guy she normally goes for is probably someone just like herself, really.
I think he puts personality sort of paramount to looks, really. So I think, which is good, you know, he tends to go for, I think, personality more than looks, really. His friends at home are probably all going, no, he doesn't.
If all of a sudden she changed courses and came to Newcastle, I would say, yeah, it's like, come out, I'll take you around Newcastle, I'll show you my friends. And she'd get on really well with everybody, and everybody would take her to heart.
It was a bit iffy, the relationship, really. I mean, you sort of got on well, but you didn't. Why is that? I mean, she's got a bubbly personality. Why? I mean, she's not your ideal girl. Why isn't she?
Well, I think it's because she didn't really want to go places. You know, she never said, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. And I like to be pushed around by women. I like that.
Do you like to dominate men? You're not the type, I don't think.
No, I like to be told what to do, and I don't know. Well, I had a good day anyway.
Well, so did
I liked him, but I don't know what I did wrong.
Right.
Oh, that's the first time I've had that is.
Really?
Yeah, mind you, I had a kiss off him. Not that he'll admit it, probably, but do you remember that?
Yeah, that was goodbye.
And really, you were showing up really by the big blonde fella with the muscles.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought he was going to be really macho because he was going on about, what is it he said on the show? You did this taquido or paquido. Taquido. So
Martial art.
That's
yeah,
it.
Right,
so I'm expecting this really sort of hunky guy getting all excited over there, thinking, oh, it's going to be gorgeous. And then, like I say, he went to throw this stick and it just went 2 inches. And I thought, what is it?
She said I did really well.
I didn't.
But you told us last week that you did all this kind of this martial arts. Yeah. I mean, you came out of it looking like a bit of a wimp poet. You know, in words. I mean, you couldn't even throw the stick. I mean, it
was a caber.
It was tiny. They had these massive ones, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be, going to be impressed here.
I didn't see you
and
throw one.
They did. They didn't. I could have done better than you. They brought out this tiny little twig for him, and Jeff Cape sort of just brought it over with his fingers. You know, he's sort of going, couldn't even get it off the ground. There's about 5 men trying to sort of help him.
I don't know.
When you hit it off with each other, but I don't
she's a really
think
good friend.
it's a long-term relationship, is it?
She's a really, really
Well,
good
I've got
friend.
a friend in Newcastle. He doesn't know this, so when I go to see her, I'm definitely going to pop into the bar and see him.
Do that.
Oh,
Do that.
And I'll send him a Christmas card if my mum reminds me to.
Oh,
Reminder too. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 lovely sports, Rob and Julie. Thank you very much. We're going to take a break now, but we will be back soon to find out if Helen and Mark enjoyed their blind date in the New Forest and to meet the man who has to choose one of these 3 lovely girls. So see you in a couple of minutes. See you then.
This is Blind Date, Show 7, production number 91790, part 2, take 1.
To Blind Date. Now, here's something for you all to think about. No woman is married to the same man for very long, because after they get married, he isn't the same man for very long. Am I right, girls, or am I right? Oh, but enough of that. Let's get on with the show and meet our 3 girls looking for their ideal man. There they are over there. Number 1, what's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, my name is Dee and I'm from Lancashire.
Oh. Lancashire. Whereabouts in Lancashire, Dee?
It's called Bolton.
Bolton. What do you do up there in Bolton?
I'm a clerk typist for Social Services Department.
Ah, lovely. And when you're not typing the old sort of paper there, what do you do?
I just have fun in the discos, you know, looking out for the fellas and things.
Music?
Anything as long as I like it and it's good music.
And you can dance
and I
to
can
it.
move to it.
Ooh, not even number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, my name's Debbie and I'm from Kent.
Oh, you speak wonderful. You sound like, ooh, you make me and Dee sound dead common.
I don't always speak posh, not all the time.
Not all the time. No. Yes, you've let yourself go now.
Yeah, no.
What do you do in Kent?
Well, I work in the West End for a cosmetic company as a training executive.
Oh, super. That lovely face, you see all that makeup and everything.
Yes.
Who's your ideal fella? Come on, tell us.
Well, my ideal fella is Clark Gable.
Why Clark Gable?
Oh, I think I would have liked to have been his Scarlett O'Hara, really. I love that film. I like Clark Gable.
Fancy
romantic.
Being a Scarlet.
Yeah, Scarlett.
Well, Debbie, enjoy Blind Date this evening. What about you, number 3? What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, I'm Susan and I'm from Yorkshire.
Great mixture on tonight's show. What do you do up there in Yorkshire?
I'm a secretary for a very large building society.
Oh, another secretary. Do you go disco dancing and things like that?
Yeah, yes, I enjoy it very much, yes.
And what other hobbies do you have?
I'm quite a sporty person. I enjoy playing table tennis and squash.
Oh, do you? Very sporty, very strong as well.
I'll try to be.
So you're hoping for a very sporty fella tonight, if you
hopefully,
pick?
yes.
Well, I wish all 3 of you the best of luck. May the best girl win. I'll see you later, all right? See you in a moment. See you. Some lucky lad's in for a treat, and here he is. His name's Steve, and he's from Middlesex. Come in, Steve. And there's... Oh, Steve. Now, I know what... I know you walked on, but you see, they saw that lovely face and that lovely hair.
I have to look at it every morning.
The girls over there could do as well. I know what you do for a living. You're a steward on Concorde, is that right?
Yes.
What do you do when you're not flying Concorde, then, love?
Play a little bit of golf, strenuous exercise like cleaning my teeth in the morning, that sort of thing.
Do you have any heroes? Who's your hero?
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
Oh, great actor. Who's your heroine?
Well, a cross between Fiona Fullerton and Glynis Barber.
Well, you've got taste. You've got taste, but I tell you, there are 3 girls beyond those screens who are absolutely smackers. So you've got 3 questions to ask. Ask away.
Right, question number 1. If you could have a perfume named after you, what would it be called and why? To number 1.
Actually, Steve... Oh, hello.
Hello.
I've actually got a perfume named after me. It's called Man Trap. One smell of that perfume and you will be trapped, with a capital T.
Really? And the same question to number 2, please.
Well, I think this perfume would probably have to reflect my personality. Very, very sweet and innocent. So it would be called Little Red Riding Hood, because when I'm wearing it, all the wolves whistle.
Can't you whistle, Steve?
I can, I forgot to put my teeth in. Number 3, please. Same question.
Well, my perfume would have to be mysterious, because like all good mysteries, I need further investigation.
Question number 2, please, to number 2. We're invited to a very plush dinner party, which turned out to be a dreadful bore. We're sitting opposite each other, but we can't touch or speak to each other. How would you let me know you want to leave early?
Well, Steve, one of my many, many attributes is my very long legs. So what I would have to do is stretch this leg underneath the table and tap you on the ankle in Morse code and just let you know, let's get out of this place, Steve.
Understand Morse code?
I was just going to say I don't understand Morse code. How would I get the message?
Well, I'd soon teach you.
Fine. Contestant number 3.
Well, I've been told I'm pretty as a picture, and as all pictures have a story to tell, my story too would be, let's go home, darling.
I think I've been framed. OK, number 1, please. Same question.
Well, I think I'd jump up and I'd say, let's play a new party game. It's called Hide and Sneak. They would hide and we'd sneak off together.
Very good answer. OK, question number 3 to number 3. You win a golfing trip for 2 in a raffle. I love golf, but you hate it. What would you do?
Well, being a very diplomatic person, if you'd be willing to teach me, I'd be very, very willing to learn.
Lovely voice. Contestant number 2, please.
Right, well, every good golfer needs a caddy, and I guess I'm your man, or rather your woman.
Number 1, please.
Well, Steve, I'm going to be very honest with you now. I know nothing about golf, but I love to please my man. So I would wait patiently at the 19th for you.
Good answers. The 19th hole. The 19th hole is that one.
Bar, I see. Yes. And that's where she'd wait for you. Well, you've asked 3 questions, haven't you,
Flies
Chuck?
by, doesn't it?
It does when you're having fun, Chuck.
Yep.
It does. Have you made your mind up yet?
It's a very difficult decision, but I think
know,
I have.
But don't tell us just yet, because here's Graham with a quick reminder.
Well, Steve, you could pick sneaky number 1, the girl with the dangerous perfume. 1 sniff and you're sent. Or how about number 2, who brings out the beast in every man? And don't forget number 3, who wouldn't find playing golf with you a handicap. In fact, she'd suit you to a T. The decision is yours.
Yes, Steve, who are you going to choose?
I've always dreaded this moment. Number 3.
Whatever decision you chose would have been the right decision. Oh, you're going to be so sorry at the two that you turned down, because, Steve, first of all, you turned down number 1, and that was Dee from Lancashire. Come in, Dee.
Lovely.
I know. And you also turned down number 2, and that was Debbie from Kent. Come in, Debbie. Oh, well, number 3 you chose, and you won't be disappointed. Was it the voice that sold you, that sexy voice?
Definitely the voice.
Oh, really? Well, I hope the figure matches the voice, because you chose number 3, and it was Susan from Yorkshire. Come in, Susan. For a minute, I thought you were going to go, Well, you kept your distance for a little bit, don't you think, sweetheart? He kept his distance, and you were frightened to go for him.
Yes, I was very frightened.
Lovely voice.
Same voice.
I know,
I thought it was
a put on,
but it isn't, no.
What do you think about him?
It was very nice, lovely. Yes.
Very nice. He's very, very nice.
It's a very nice man.
Who's going to choose where you're going on your blind date? Come on.
Leave it to Susan.
Oh, come on, Sue. Super voice.
Super voice.
Let's hope it's a super date.
A trip to Portsmouth.
It's a beautiful place. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, when you're going down there, marvellous trip. You're going to have oysters and champagne.
Oh, how horrible.
Very nice.
I couldn't possibly.
And, oh, yes, you're going to trip round the harbour. You're going to see all the boats and everything.
And Susan as well.
And Susan as well. Well, you couldn't ask for anything more.
Not really.
All I ask is for you to come back next week and tell us all about your trip. Will you do that?
Be delighted.
Super. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve and Susan. See you next week. From last week's show were Helen and Mark. Now, they went pony trekking in the New Forest. Mark, the ponies looked as if they enjoyed themselves. What was your day like?
We had a great time.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
When the screen pulled back, I nearly died of fright, actually. I mean, he wasn't anything like I expected him to be.
I got quite a shock whenever the screen pulled back, and I was faced with this dark-haired, green-eyed beauty.
I expected him to be tall, dashing, and he was actually sort of quite large and relatively ugly.
I thought, I'm not going to get on with this girl. But as the day went on, the conversation began to relax a bit, and by the end of the day, we were getting on quite well. In fact, getting on very well, I thought.
Well, the driver stopped the car, and Mark rushed off. I didn't know what was going on, actually. I was halfway through a story. I thought it was really interesting. I didn't think it was that boring.
I jumped out, bought her a dozen red roses. She seemed very pleased with them.
When he was doing his cross-country jumping, he obviously fell very in love with the horse that he was riding. I mean, he only had eyes for the horse.
The second horse I rode during the day, he was called Griff. And to be quite honest, I think that Helen got the impression that I liked the horse more than I liked her.
Well, we went canoeing, and Mark just couldn't stay in his canoe. I think he was swimming, actually. I think he got it all wrong. He fell in about 7 times. We were only out for about 10 minutes, actually. It's quite incredible.
I only fell in once. Did she tell you that? I only fell in once. But it's simply because I'm not a very good canoeist.
His problem with canoe is that he just didn't have a clue what to do. I don't know. I mean, I just can't understand how people can't canoe.
If Helen was describing me, I'm afraid that I think she might say I was boring.
Blokes I usually go after are sort of very intelligent. They're very masterful, very dominant men, and he seemed sort of very quiet and placid and pleasant. And
She's as a woman should be. She's refined, she's elegant, and she's beautiful.
I think Mark would describe me as being charming and witty, actually.
I think Helen is a very attractive woman, but I don't fancy her.
He wouldn't fancy me because we have completely different attitudes on almost everything. I mean, my idea of a good night out would not be Mark's idea of a good night out by any standards.
At the end of the day, the one thing that I regret was, as she got out of the car, I would have liked to have kissed her hand, but she was out before I got the chance.
Helen, how could you?
I don't know.
You were rotten.
I wasn't. I thought I was being very nice.
No, you weren't nice.
No, I think Mark is really
No, you're
a
saying
lovely
it now.
guy. I think he's such a wonderful guy. I really
Yes,
like
but you
him.
said he's relatively ugly.
Well, that may be true.
No, but
he's
he's
a
got
really
that
nice
beautiful. I look
Beautiful
that lovely
blue
Roman
eyes.
nose. I think.
Broken. It's called broken.
Well, broken. What made you think that he fell in love with the horse, Griff, rather than you?
It's true, actually.
It's true. There's no question about it. He suddenly got this twinkle in his eye. You know,
And his tail went up.
Oh, yeah.
And off he went.
And off he went.
But he's so lovely and gentle and sweet and, you know, wants to kiss your hand and things like that. Why do you want to be dominated?
Well, because I need to be put in my place, Scylla, and he's such a nice guy. He wouldn't put you in your place. You know, he'd let you carry on.
Mark, come on now, come on. We're all out there, all the girls in our audience, indeed everybody watching at home. We want you to put her in her place. Now, how would you do that? Now, come on.
Can I really?
Yes, take the horse by the bit.
Actually, I only fell into the water just the once. I was really quite a good canoeist.
Were you?
And we had a race across the lake. And although Helen won, she didn't win by much.
Is that you having a go at her?
I'm just such a nice person, you say.
I know you are indeed. You are indeed. But to be honest, you're not perfect for each other, are you?
No, not really.
No, but we do like each other, don't we,
like
Mark?
each other a lot.
And we're going to keep in contact with each other.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you very much for coming on Blind Date. I'm so sorry you didn't get on romantically, but I'm so glad that you enjoyed each other's company.
Can I kiss her hand now?
Oh, look, after all that. What a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, Helen and Mark. Oh, I think you're a gentleman, Mark. I really do. Well, there you are. I'm afraid that's it for this week, but we will be back at the same time next week to see if Claire and Paul and Stephen and Susan enjoy the dates. And, of course, we'll have lots more blind dates for you. So until then, ta-ra then, ta-ra!